So see how one local business has coped during the protests. Joining us on the phone now from Cairo is Medhat Khalil. He's CEO for Raya Holdings. So, Mr. Khalil, just tell us whether you're able to get back to business here.
Yes, actually, we are back fully to business. I think things will go much better and much faster than expected, even during the coming couple of weeks. Sorry. So we have some problems in the banks are closed today. There are a few demonstrations here and there. It looks like a very difficult year this year. It will not be an easy for us. However, I'm very optimistic. I think the future will be much better.
Why are you so optimistic, Medhat? I mean, there's still a lot of uncertainty. The army's in control now. We don't know who the next government's going to be. There's a big job where the economy is concerned.
Look, you must understand the situation and the environment before this revolution. Corruption was at its highest levels that we have ever seen in Egypt. Unemployment was in reality, it's definitely over 20%. Inflation was high. The quality of education was deteriorating every day. There is basically zero health care services for the Egyptians. Huge gap in social classes. No social justice whatsoever. Most of the strategic industries were monopolized by few people, few corrupted people. So it was not an environment at all for businesses, and also the future was quite dim to me.
These businessmen who you say are corrupt, they're known and referred to as Mubarak's cronies. Many of them serve in the government. How do you see things changing in that regard? Is there going to be a real war against these business elite?
Well, I think I'm not very much worried about the next president for two reasons. Till today, the Supreme Council of the military is taking the right steps. This is number one. The second thing is that the president or the chairman of the Supreme Committee is too old and not very well. I mean, healthy is not that well, and also is quite old guy. He's over 75. So and he is well known of his good reputation that he is very honest man. In my personal opinion, the best thing that he would do for himself, even if he does not think of Egypt, and I doubt that because he's quite a nationalist, is that to build his own legacy, to build a real democracy. He would not have this ambitions to rule Egypt even for one term.
You say you're very optimistic about the future of Egypt, but what's your biggest fear? Are you concerned that investors are going to shy away from Egypt completely? Are you worried that the political process may not go the way that you hope it'll go?
No. The only fear I have is this year. This is the transitional period. Those coming 8 months, I think it will be very difficult from the economical point of view. But I'm not worried at all regarding next year. I'm very optimistic regarding the future.
Medhat Khalil, CEO and chairman of Raya Holdings, a businessman there in Egypt.